And welcome back to Mountain Blade Warband Blood and Steel. Alright, let's load the game and go on to the longest battle since Dragon Ball Z. I gotta say, it is pretty long. So let me just check. Party is full. Everything seems alright. So I will wait for the next engagement. Still over 10,000. I mean, what's the deal with this? Why can't they just go away? Seriously? Well, I guess a day's work is a day's work. Snap. I had a lag spike. Am I gonna make it? Answer is yes. Holding position. I took damage on the fall. I'll be alright. And, yeah. Things are alright. Okay, so, how about some, political commentary today? I mean, let's talk about partisan politics, alright? I mean, some people go around and they make their opinions about partisan politics, and they don't think about what the people actually believe, the people that are in the parties that are being judged. Because what you believe is important. If you don't have something that you hold true, something that you absolutely believe, then you have to wonder, what do you believe? If your party does not have values, then the question is, what basis do they have for any of their policies? I mean, what is their goal? If they don't have values, then what do they support? What do they oppose? Well, I guess that's a big question, isn't it? Oh. Alright, no fatalities on our side today. I think it's a pretty good battle. Now, regarding partisan politics, you really do have to have opinions. I mean, of course, you should not shape your opinions without knowing what people believe, because a person's beliefs is the basis for everything they strive for. It's the basis for everything that they do. Now, for example, some people believe that rich people are fundamentally evil, and that, or not just evil necessarily, but sometimes people believe that only greedy people strive to be rich. And to be honest, that doesn't make sense. I mean, why would only greedy people become rich? What about people that believe in hard work? Wouldn't those people automatically have a chance of becoming rich? You gotta ask yourself. And also, isn't there also the possibility of there being poor people who are also extremely greedy? And that maybe they're poor because their greed has led them to abandon that striving for being rich. Well, no. Let me rephrase that. Poor people that are extremely greedy, that are poor because they weren't greedy in a wise way. They were unwise in the way they managed money, or they got the short end of a stick, and that's why they're greedy and poor. Now, of course, there's also poor people who aren't greedy, just as there are poor people who work hard yet don't have a lot of money. But the thing is, an economy, a sign of a healthy economy is a wide range of incomes. And that's always a sign of a healthy economy, because if everyone has the same income, then nobody will really want to work for one another, and you'll end up with a lot of poor people and a few rich people who run the show. So income inequality never really works. Just like it just never works, you know? You'll always end up with a small group of ruling people and everybody else doesn't have any money. Because in society, there naturally is a need for a hierarchy. And without a hierarchy, people will just go about becoming either rich or poor, just based on their own desire to get things. So without a hierarchy, you either have a system where it's a free-for-all economy where people just take what they want, and a hierarchy naturally forms with the greediest people at the top, or people will organize themselves into a healthy economy and will naturally form a hierarchy of people. And of course, in a good economic hierarchy, you always want to have a broad middle class to buffer in between the upper class and the lower class. So that's always important. But when people strive to eliminate this hierarchy, bad things happen, because you have to sacrifice some people's wealth in order to salvage the wealth of others. Now, the question ends up being, whose wealth do you sacrifice? And that question has had many different answers throughout history. For example, in the Soviet Union, they tried to get income inequality. They tried to get rid of that and get the communism. And you ended up with a system where people realizing that work alone would not give them an advantage, would only work harder in order to further themselves, and it became a very selfish system, which, to be honest, doesn't really work very well. And corruption was rampant. I mean, there's corruption everywhere, and, you know, you don't need that in your economy. You don't want corruption up in your economy. I mean, can you imagine? You just go around and there's corruption everywhere. I mean, what's the deal? You just go to town and you ask, can I buy some milk? And the store clerk says, what's in it for me? And there's corruption everywhere. And that's why free market systems tend to work very well, because they allow for a natural stratification where people who know how to manage their wealth well will retain their wealth, and people who don't will lose it. So it, in a way, is sort of like a meritocracy in a sense, but not quite, because there are variables, and sometimes people that aren't very good get to the top, and people that are pretty good get to the bottom of the system. However, it does allow for a lot of opportunity. All right. I guess... Oh my goodness, 2 of ours died. It's not ideal, but things happen, you know? My weekly cost is just so high. And the thing is, I don't even know what to do about it. I have no idea. Perhaps I should reorganize my troops this episode. Okay, 131. Get moved up over 105. 118. Up. 46. Down. 105. Down. 131. 118. 118. 105. 158, you stay there. 118. Get moved down there. Blunderbuss man, 88. Now, if you don't remember from earlier, or you're just tuning in, I'm organizing them by their payroll level, so Cannoneer above Duelist. Aleph goes down. Okay, so we've got Rogue Destroyer at the top. Praetorian above Destroyer. Pikeman goes down a ways. Further down. Okay, Templar Pikeman at similar level with Blunderbuss Man, as is the Templar Defender and Sister of Mercy. And Artimener gets to the bottom of the pile. Bunduk also low, but not as low as Artimener. Actually, Bunduk is better than the Versky Soldats. And they're elites, so I guess that makes him an elite. Artimener, just the bottom of the pile, you know. Okay, so experts seem to be better than elites in many senses, and champions are better than experts. And question mark troops seem to be better than elites, but much cheaper for some reason. As is the Aleph, but the Aleph isn't fixed yet. It'll get fixed later. Okay. Next battle. If you're wondering why I sound so congested, it's because I'm sick. Yeah, that's right. I'm bringing this show to you even though I'm sick. Now, of course, the show just involves me sitting in front of a computer, playing a game and talking, and of course editing stuff. But, still, I could do other things. Oh. There we go. Oh. Don't you dare block me. Okay. No, wait, no. I need to hold this position. Yes, that's right. Hold. Hold where you are. Hold it till the last man. And when the last man goes down, hold it to the next man. Haha. Of the enemy, of course. I mean, wouldn't want to hold it to the last of our men. That'd just be unwholesome, you know? Oh, Artimener advanced. Well, pretty good for him, I'd say. Good for him. And I'm still amazed that I keep getting these proficiencies, even though I'm already such a high level with them. It just is intense. Just taking a shot at those gunners. Can't have them shooting us. Scope. Taken down. Alright. Time to show these guys who's boss. That's right, I'm the boss. Not your boss, but still the boss. Insta-kill. Dealing with slight lag, but... Oh, lag spike. What you doing down there? Face me! Face your enemy! That's right. I'm your enemy now. Taste that rainbow. This is in no way sponsored by Skittles or any other candy company. I was just making figure speech. So, rainbows. Gotta love rainbows, eh? And the symbolism behind rainbows. Also, gotta love the symbolism. It's a pretty reassuring note. If you don't know what I'm talking about, read the Bible. It's a pretty good book. Got a lot of interesting stuff in it. Alright, time to leave this battle. I lost an ally and one of my own. Killed a lot of the enemy though. Oh, Boyar Vlan was back up. Took him back down, didn't he? Poor Boyar. Didn't see that coming, did he? No, he didn't he? Why am I talking like this? Okay. I don't even know. Irregulars, preps, and well, I should get some that have missile weapons. Yeah, archers. That's right. Okay, I can upgrade Artimener. So I think I'll take leave of a town for a minute. Oof. Look at that. That's just an insane amount of troops. Well, I don't think the troops themselves are insane, but the number. I mean, the game. I mean, Tail Worlds. Why? Oh my goodness. This just an intense amount. I can't deal with it. Oh, 32 is your new wage. Well, congratulations on your upgrades, Monsieur. Tell me about your skills, mister. Let's see what we have. Good engineer. How about you get some agility, you're riotous lout. No, I'm just joking with you, you're not a riotous lout. I'm pretty sure you're a very kind man. But every kind man must also have some love. Have some love, mister. Have some love. What am I talking like this? Where's this accent coming from? I don't know. I just randomly go into random accents. I'm seriously not trying to ridicule any culture or anything. I just have weird accents that randomly rotate. I mean, does that ever happen to you? Your accent is unstable and you'll just go into random different accents, but I don't know what that's about. But I guess it's part of my life and perhaps part of yours. I don't know really though. I mean, I don't know what's your life, just as you don't know what's my life. I mean, oh snap. Oh snap. Well, snap-a-daddle-do. I made it. Wait, no. Hold this position. Boom. Taking the plunge. I'm taking the plunge and I'm going back up. Going back up to teach those guys a lesson about messing with my town instead of my buildings on fire. Well, it's not my town. It's the people's town, but still. Gotta protect your own, ain't you? Ain't you gonna do that? Protect your own. Move! These guys. I can't get up on the other side either, so I just have to... Oh, I shot one. Oh no, I hit a friendly troop as well, so never mind. I'm not gonna do that. I am, however, gonna do this. Boom! You like that? Well, probably not. And you shouldn't like it either, I mean. Would you like getting shot by some weird handgun? I certainly wouldn't. I think that would be very unpleasant, to say the least. I mean... I'm not saying that I'm seeking pleasure in life, because pleasure really... I can handle a riotous bunch. Someone's throwing grenades. Taken down. 3 of our guys are dead though, so not the best. 3 of them taken down in battle as well. I mean, what are we fighting for? We're fighting for this town. We want to win, right? We want to win. Am I correct? I guess we'll find out someday, won't we? We'll find out. And when we find out, we'll know the truth of the matter. And the question is, what is the truth of this matter? So let's see. Actually, I'll get another one as well. They're really cheap, but good to have. Good to have some troops. Always good. Good as always. Alright. I think that's a wrap on this episode. Be back next time